Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are on day 30 with the tarot read, guys. We have made it. We have made it. Even if you guys are just here for the tarot reading, I suggest you guys check out today's finale just because it expresses so much gratitude for you guys. And just, if you guys have come and shown up every day for the tarot readings, you deserve to celebrate yourself. And that's what we talk about in that video. If you guys are here from the 30-day challenge, just, wow, guys. Wow, I knew that it was manageable and that it was a challenge at the same time. And just knowing that you guys dedicated this time for yourselves, it's so, so incredible. Just know that. Because not everybody's ready to do that. Not everybody feels like they're worthy of doing that for themselves. And you guys did. So, good job, guys. Oh, if these videos have been resonating with you guys, please hit the thumbs up button down below. You're more than welcome to leave me a comment. Let me know how this journey, how this challenge impacted you. I would love to hear from you. And I'm sure there are others on the channel who would love to hear from you too. Just a reminder that nobody's alone on this. We all have been doing this with somebody. Okay? With somebody. All right, guys. With that being said, I am going to do a goodbye message for you guys. What final messages does Source have for us in regards to this challenge that we took? Because it's ending and we need to go out on an ending. So Source, what messages do you have for the collective as a final goodbye in regards to the Chakra challenge? Okay. What goodbyes do you have? What messages do you have as a final goodbye in regards to the Chakra challenge, Source? What messages? Whoa. Okay, thank you. Okay. What messages do you have for the collective as a final goodbye? All right. One more, they said. Thank you. That was quick. All right. Let's get an oracle on it like we always do, guys. One oracle card for the collective, Source, for this final collective challenge. Tarot reading. For the Chakra challenge, tarot reading. Thank you. That was easy, easy breezy, lemon squeezy. All right, guys. Let's get it, got it. Okay. Yeah. So goodbye messages. Remembering that it's okay to move forward. I feel like there's some of you guys that are worried that without having that daily reminder or someone to hold your hand, you guys have worried about that. Whether that's the people that you guys have seen also completing the journey with you, or whether that is just me being here leading you guys, guiding you guys, there's a little bit of fear and worry about it. And they're saying it's okay. It's okay. You know, like we get used to something. And we keep showing up for it because we're so used to that. And we're like, that's what motivates us, you know? And not having that same energy to show up to every day sometimes is hard. But you guys are so strong. You guys are so strong. And I feel like you guys are afraid that there's not going to be any imbalance, or you're not going to know how to reconnect spiritually once again. And it's not me. Okay? I want you guys to know that. I'm just a guide. I am a channel, okay? And the messages that come through me are from Source. And so if they come through me, then that means that you guys too can channel those messages for yourself. It's about practice, right? And finding your own internal peace. And there may be people in your energy that are very childish about you taking care of yourself, or that aren't very fond of you guys taking care of yourself. And you have to remind yourself that their journey is different than yours, and there's nothing that you can do to convince them otherwise. And equally so, there's nothing that they can do to convince you otherwise unless you allow them to. And so you have to choose what is best for you as you move on. And Source is showing here that goodbyes aren't forever, right? They're not. They're not. And that's why when I said what I said at the end of the video, I can't say I'll see you guys tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. You guys might show up for one of my readings tomorrow and I'll be there. But what I'm saying is in regards to this journey, I can't say I'm going to show up tomorrow because there is no tomorrow. Today is the last day. And they're saying here to not be afraid of that anymore. And don't fear like you're going to go backwards, okay? You guys have learned a lot on this journey about yourselves. And I think that you guys have also learned this energy of what has truly kept you in imbalance. And what has left you guys wondering why you weren't able to move forward. And what made you maybe go around in circles on a lot of things, being indecisive about things. And no matter what, even if this isn't completely healed, you guys are making progress. You're moving beyond this. And this scares you. I think this scares the emotional ego within you. It's not your soul. It's that emotional ego within you, like saying, oh man, you know, what am I going to do? What am I going to do if I don't have a guide? You are your own best guide, right? I can give you tips and tricks, but at the end of the day, I'm just here to give you guys those tips and tricks. You guys are the ones that have the power within you. And when you see that, you're going to understand how strong you are and how easily you can overcome these challenges that may face you when I'm not around, or may face you when you maybe not have other people around, right? And Source is saying just connect with yourself, your intuition, okay? They're definitely showing me here that there's somebody around you that's very, they're just kind of immature. Like they want you to be in a past energy. They want you guys to really go backwards, and they've seen you grown in just a short time. So imagine that. If you guys have grown in just a short time, imagine what happens if you guys dedicate your journey to yourself. What will happen? So much. So much will happen. So much will change for you. And you guys have a right to look at yourselves as divine beings, and that you guys are worthy of unconditional love, and that you guys are worthy of the beautiful things that you desire in life, and really determining what those are for you and not settling for less. And Source is showing here that it's like you settling for less is what has left you guys in this state of, I heard, emotional upheaval. So they're showing me here, it's like you're like, yeah, but these are the people who came into my life. And there's this emotional egoic energy that's coming through, showing that, yeah, these people came into your life, but because you weren't able to attract better before, or what you consider to be better or higher vibrational, you guys settled for what came in, not realizing that you had a choice. And that's so many people on this journey. We don't realize that we have a choice. We don't realize that, oh my goodness, I can actually say no to this person, and that's not a bad thing. Even if this person feels bad that you say no to them, they're going to try and make you feel bad about it. And the thing is that you just have to stand firm in your decision, because it's not a bad thing that you're saying no to someone so you can say yes to yourself. That's why they're showing here to make a list of the things that you desire and really move forward, and not let others deter you from that list. Because people will. They're going to use every chance that they get to keep you guys from getting what you want. Because if they see you getting what you want, they're not, people are too proud to ask another person, how did you get that? Because that means, oh my gosh, I actually have to put in work to get that, and I feel like it should just be given to me. This air of entitlement. And you're realizing as you move forward that it actually takes work to get what you want in life. It's not about just visualizing and then hoping to manifest. It is about being open to receiving what you desire and feeling worthy of what you want in life. If you don't feel worthy, it's not ever going to come to you. Boom. Yes. I love that. I love that you say this stuff, Source. So on the bottom here, guys, we have these beautiful cards coming out. The Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Magician all in the upright, showing You guys have turned into this powerhouse, somebody who's not afraid to set boundaries. Now, again, I do not read the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, and these are very simplistic meanings of these cards that they go so much further in depth, okay? So I'm just going to give you guys a little Reader's Digest, if you will. The Seven of Cups in my deck is talking about setting firm boundaries. And then you have the Queen of Wands, who is somebody who's not afraid to put down her wand and say, look, I said no. I said no, and I mean no. And we're not going to change that. And I don't care if you're okay with that. Okay, like she's very sexy. She's very authoritative, I think is the best way to put this. And she understands her worth, and she's not going to settle for less. So here you have two cards speaking about boundaries, and the third talking about you want to manifest, right? The Magician knows how to bring into his life everything that he desires, because he realizes that the key is within him. And that is everything that I talked about in our reading. That is all the energies that came through here. And here we have Source just clarifying that on the bottom of the deck. You guys have an opportunity to bring such good luck into your life because you are already lucky. And it just comes down to knowing what you truly desire. What do you want in a friend? What do you want in a lover? What do you want? Even materialistically, you know, don't feel bad for asking for nice things, right? It's like, if you want a mansion, cool, ask for a mansion, but write down what your specs are on that mansion. Don't just be like, I just want a mansion. Like, do you want it in the mountains? Do you want it on the hill? Do you want it in the ocean? In the ocean. Yeah, you want, well, hey, maybe you guys want a floating mansion. I saw one once. It was pretty crazy looking. So, you know, whatever it is that you guys want, right? Be specific about it and know that. And don't settle for less. Even if it takes you a long time to get there, don't settle for less. Now, I'm not saying to give up your home or anything like that. What I'm saying is, like, just know I'm working towards what I desire, and I'm not going to settle for less. So if there's something that you want in a partner, you know, I want them to be equally on this journey of self-love, and I want them to be aware of themselves, and I want them to, you know, connect with me spiritually instead of physically. These are just some simplistic things you guys can ask for. I'm not telling you guys to ask for these things. It's just an example. You write that down, and then if somebody doesn't connect with you on those terms, can you say no to that person? Because that's what Source is saying here. Yes, you can. If you say no, then you're going to manifest what you want. If you use your discernment and say, this person's not willing to connect with me emotionally even, let alone spiritually. Because if they can't connect with you emotionally, spiritual is right out the bucket. If all they want is something physical, then that's something that you shouldn't settle for, just someone who wants something physical, right? If it's friendships, you know, you want somebody who takes into account your feelings and your best interests and says, okay, I'm always going to look out for you and you're always going to look out for me. And I'm not going to settle for someone that's less than that. And then if you guys invite people into your life and something happens and you realize they don't show up, this could be as simple as a flat tire. They're just down the street and you're like, can you help me change a flat tire? And they say, yeah, sure, I'll be right there. And they never show up. Can you say no to that person now? And that's what is coming through here. It's like allowing yourself to see those karmic situations before you fully commit yourself to a situation that might undo you later. Okay, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to hold back. It's okay to not just be willy-nilly, let me give you my whole self because, you know, I want you to see how wonderful of a person I am in hopes that you're going to like me. No, you're like, look, I'm going to withdraw a little bit, and in withdrawing a little bit, then I'm going to see what you do. And if you guys don't meet me, okay, cool, I know your character. And that is how you use your discernment. You don't just let people see 1,000 of you first. You let people see 1%. And if that 1% gets you a broken heart, well, it's easier to detach from because you're not so emotionally invested in it. And that's what they're showing here. If you look at my Seven of Cups, I'm just going to show this to you guys really quick. You see how this cup is in the center here. And you see how all these vines are growing around it, keeping it separated. You know, this is a good symbolism for what it is that you need to do. You need to keep yourself separated from those that you love. Okay, and we have the Six of Cups showing on the top and the bottom here. And the Six of Cups in my deck is more of that, It's like a committed love. It's like this very deep, emotional, sensual, passionate love, whether that's with a lover, friend, or family, right? This is like love that not everybody gets to experience kind of love here. So it's like, see, you're keeping yourself away from getting shattered because that's what you're looking for, is that Six of Cups kind of energy in your life. And you're keeping yourself away from that just for the time being to see who meets you on your level. Because not everybody's going to. And this is going to hurt some people in your life. But the problem is that the more you people please, the less you're going to own up to your own inner energy, right? You're going to let others determine what's good for you in life. And that's what they're saying. Your goodbye message here is that you guys have already transformed. Don't let others determine what happens next for you. Allow yourself to stand in the power that you guys have gained, that self-empowerment. You guys showing up and doing this journey, whatever part of it was, that's self-empowerment. That is incredible. And no one can take that away from you. No one else showed up and did the work for you. I didn't show up and do the work for you. I showed up and did the work for myself. My journal's over here covered up with all the cards. Right? And so that's the thing. It's like no one can do that work for you. You're the one that has to do that work. And we talked about that when we talked about the hermit, right? This really deep intellectual. He has to walk the walk. And the only one that can do the walking is him. So what's your oracle card? Yes. I love this. You guys got Limitless. Look at this beautiful card. And that's exactly right. You guys are, you're boundless, you're limitless. There is nothing holding you back except for you. No one else is stopping you guys from manifesting your life. And I think the thing is when we realize that on our journey, that no one is stopping us, when we realize that we're the only ones that stand in our way, we become this powerhouse. Because like, how long have I been standing in my way? And if I'm the only one that's standing in my way, how? How am I standing in my way? And how do I fix that? And suddenly you ask these questions that begin to give you answers on how to get out of your own damn way so you guys can save yourselves, right? So I'm going to read this card a little bit. See what's the best position right there. Don't conform to the beliefs of others. Live your own truth and share this with the world with love. Don't be a people pleaser. I can't, guys. I can't make this up. Through this card, limiting beliefs and conformity are being addressed. It's so easy to get caught up in the material world with its illusionary expectations, false sense of security, and living our lives in what society deems as a perfect societal bubble. People get lost in the games and falsity of their everyday monotonous existence. Living a life to the expectations of society is just as restricting as living a life in prison. There's only so much room you have available to move freely before the walls of the cell are felt. You're being asked to reflect on your life and the walls that inhibit you. These walls are made up of limiting beliefs that prevent you from following your heart and reaching your dreams. Limiting beliefs that stem from childhood experiences and expectations which keep you locked in an invisible cell. Dear one, do not let the limiting beliefs and expectations of others, of yourself and others confine you. You were not born to be imprisoned. You were born to fly, sing your tune, dance your dance. You were born to truly live and experience this life in all its blazing glory. Reach for the stars and follow your dreams. You have the strength and courage within you to break away from societal expectations and follow your own guidance and intuition. It is time to truly acknowledge the magnificent soul you are and break free from the binds that have held you back. You'll be amazed by your own power and motivation. I love how synchronistic this card is. And it's a number 2, right? It's a 20 card, but number 2 is all about trusting this process. Your affirmation is, I'm ready to create a life of my own choosing. What was I saying? To write down a list and not settle for less. Don't settle for less, guys. And this is associated with your base, your sacral, and your solar plexus, which is all about manifesting into the physical reality what you guys are asking for. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. I love the synchronicities in your guys' reading. It's so beautiful. Yes. look, we have, I can't, what did I say? Like, you guys are in this place of like being afraid that you're not going to have that energy with you anymore. I'm always here, guys. I'll be with you in spirit. If I'm not here on the video, I'll always be with you in spirit. That's just something we've connected now. We've impacted each other in a way that people can't take away, right? And that's something that will always be true. And you just have to remember that you're not alone, right? As you walk this walk now, I have been walking the same walk, and it doesn't really change that much. It's just showing up and being consistent for yourself, and you get to learn about who you are, and that's the beauty in this. We have awaken and cosmic connection. Remember, I said it's not me. It's source talking through me to you. That's how this works. And look at the numbers. We have number 1 and 11. 111 coming out for you guys. So let's read a little bit from Awake, and I turned right open to it, guys. That was so crazy. I love this. Okay. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just gonna read a little bit because I want to touch on this cosmic connection. This is the first time I think this one's come out. It's time to awaken. Humanity needs your unique illuminating light. Your conscious awareness is expanding, and the wisdom of the sages is being reflected to you through Mother Earth herself. Situations are presenting themselves to you to match your increasing vibration and to remind you of your awakening power. Embrace this amazing soul that is you and accept that you have a vital role to play. Go with the flow and follow the signs, for you are not alone. Divine guidance is with you every step of the way to assist you where you need to be. And this is connected with the heart, the third eye, and the crown. Okay, so now let's check out, right? So we're talking about divine assistance, and you guys got the Cosmic Connections card right underneath that. Like, this is such a trip. So we have covered from the base to the crown because this is connected with the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. And these two cards cover the whole system. How fitting to end covering the whole system. The whole system. From the base to the crown. You are connected to the cosmic intelligence. Your vibration is being raised to higher vibrations. Guys, I can't make this stuff up, right? We have the Queen of Wands coming out. It's like people see you changing. Like I said, I think by the end of this, like everybody, and it was 2222 on the clock right now. People are going to be like, did you cut your hair? Did you lose weight? Did you change your style? And you're going to be like, no, he didn't do anything. I worked on myself, right? People notice that stuff oftentimes before we do. The message of the divine support. This is the card of message. Let me try that again. I got so excited I couldn't talk. This card brings the message of divine support and illumination. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels with greater understanding, insight, and perception. It is no coincidence that you're finding yourself in sync with new people whose vibrations are at a similar frequency to your own. These new connections are bringing you greater clarity and reflecting the radiant light within you. Yes, there are challenges that surround you. Challenges that can really tug at the heartstrings, but please understand that these challenges come to you at this time to help you grow and evolve to higher states of consciousness. You see, dear one, the understanding gained from these challenges and the healing light that they bring will be the precursor to your own increased light. Keep going and know that you are not alone during this time. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. That is so crazy. That's everything I said on this. Oh, I just love when Source, I just thank you, Source. Thank you so much. Your affirmation is, I am illuminated, inspired, and grateful for this opportunity to expand in the light of pure consciousness. And I don't know if you guys can see my shirt. It says inspired. Just the synchronicities throughout this entire challenge, guys. I'm spent. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. And this, you guys got the number 1 and the 11 card, 111, coming out as a goodbye. Don't fear, child. You are not alone. You are not alone. They have been with you. All these spirits are guiding you. Source is guiding you, guys. The angels are guiding you. My computer just blew up. Connecting. Look at it. I don't know what happened, but it came to 1111 hertz, connecting yourself to the universe. Receive cosmic guidance and healing energy. That's why the frequency stopped. It changed, and that's what it says right now. Guys, what? I can't. It like blew up the whole screen. I can't. That is so trippy. This is I just love Source. I love the synchronicities. I love when things like that happen, guys. Again, it's not me. I'm just connecting with Source energy. I am a channel. That is all I am. Right? And ultimately, when you guys meet psychics, when you guys meet psychic mediums, when you guys meet people who truly know how to read tarot cards, and not just people who are trying to make a quick buck, I'm talking about people who really understand the cards, it is because they're channels. That is a difference between a lot of people and people out here trying to trip you out. Because when you find people who find these synchronicities, that's the thing, the synchronistic readings. And it's like Source will always talk through the cards, but not always are the readers tuned in. And that's something to always look for. I'm just saying, on any reading. Okay, I'm not saying it's me. I'm just saying I understand. I'm a channel. These messages don't come from me. They come from Source. I have a huge ritual that I do to connect and to get connected on a higher frequency when I come in to give these to you guys, because I know how important it is to make sure that I'm giving you guys the right message. Yes, I could become a fortune teller kind of tarot reader, but it is more important for me to focus on the now moment, because we're not in the future. We're right now. And what do I need to know right now? And that's the thing, I think a lot of people have lost their way with the cards. It's like, these are so healing. And they can help you so much. So just pay attention. Sorry, guys, that was a total rant. But just pay attention to the synchronicities. This happens on every one of my readings. I can't make this stuff up. I can't. And I know I don't show you guys the cards. And the reason I don't is because I want you guys to see my face as these things come through. Because oftentimes I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Yes, I understand the cards, and yes, I see them, but like when I do clarifications and stuff like that, the synchronicities that come through are just mind-blowing. They're so amazing, guys. It is so amazing. So this is what I have for you. Thank you for listening to my rant. You guys are doing an incredible job. Don't give up on yourselves. Just keep going. Keep going and know that it's not easy, and anything that's worth having in life isn't easy. It will never come easy. We'll always have to work for it, because that's what makes you appreciate it even more. Even more. Okay? I'm going to leave this here. I won't see you guys tomorrow. I mean, maybe I will if you guys click on one of my other tarot readings, which would be awesome. And if I don't, just keep an eye out, because I'm thinking about bringing something out around the beginning of the year. And it's in the works, guys. I'm working on something right now. So we'll see what comes out. But make sure you guys do set that notification bell, so that way if that does come to fruition, you guys will know when those videos do get dropped, okay? I don't know what else to say. It's so bittersweet saying goodbye. It really is. Like, I'm kind of sad to say goodbye. I'm excited, but I'm kind of sad to say goodbye. So I'm sending you all out a gigantic hug. And until we see each other again, may you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time. And blessings be upon you all.